Forecasting my predictions for the full moon in Leo. I'm Sukboy. You're awesome. Let's talk about it. Compare and contrast these aspects to that of your own natal or birth chart for further nuance, for further insight. Let's break it down. Leo is a fixed sign, fixed modality, meaning that all the other fixed signs are also going to be impacted by this Leo full moon. So if you have placements around 24 degrees of Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus, you may or may not feel the impact of this quite turbulent Leo full moon. On a collective level, I wouldn't be surprised if there were protests or activism trying to adjust or reform old pre-existing traditional structures, especially in areas of finance and aviation. You know, Taurus rules finance and Uranus rules aviation. Now, in terms of global protests, they might not occur on this day, but an event that happens on this day could actually spark global protests. Now, the aviation piece is kind of interesting. We've already seen a lot of really random planes colliding with helicopters and crashes around the world. And unfortunately, the astrology speaks to a bit more of that, even more unexpected or more drastic considering the type of aspects we have. Additionally, Uranus tends to rule electricity, so there could, in some areas that are heavily impacted by this full moon, could experience massive blackouts. The internet is involved, both Uranus and Aquarius. Mercury's in there too. This is all about technology, so there could actually be some incidents with hacking, having your accounts hacked, major websites being hacked or compromised in some way. Now, Mercury is involved in this T-square, a conjunction with the sun opposite the moon, squaring Uranus. Now, this is going to look like miscommunication. Miscommunication from your own Leo courage, efforts, talents, gifts, and abilities will potentially clash with the collective ideal in Aquarius. So expect feedback, expect criticism in this time for things that you've put a lot of effort into, things you are very passionate about. You may present to a group of people, your friends, your work colleagues, maybe people on the internet. Expect that harsh criticism, that impersonal criticism that Aquarius is very much known for. Now, because Uranus is involved, it's going to be quite sudden and quite jarring, the type of criticism you get. It could actually blow up into something you did not foresee or expect whatsoever. After all, Uranus rules sudden change and spontaneity. But again, Uranus is the awakener. It is allowing us to wake up to the situation, to accept that we're not in control of many areas in our life, especially areas of our finance and our material possessions. So yes, for many of us, if we are directly impacted by this, we could feel very uncomfortable, emotionally turbulent, and kind of impersonal with our communication style in this time. Additionally, the moon in Leo is an emotional intensity, idea that my talents, gifts, and abilities aren't being recognized by the Aquarian collective. Now, Aquarius is very impersonal and objective, whereas Leo full moon is anything but that. It's quite subjective. In any regard, emotionally, we will be feeling like our sovereignty is being questioned and criticized on quite a deep, primordial, emotionally intense level. Now, if you have powerful placements, inner planets or luminaries around 24 degrees of Scorpio, this is going to include some element of deception or things not feeling authentic, people lying to you, people keeping secrets, people protecting the truth from you. Now, it's not all bad, and actually most of the zodiac get really nice trines and sextiles. So if you've got anything around 24 degrees of Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, or Libra, this is actually going to be quite harmonious. Not harmonious in a harmonious way. It's still going to be quite jarring or sudden, but it may not have this negative impact. It could be actually a positive moment for you. My advice would be stay very flexible and adaptable to the situation. Expect the unexpected, maybe have no expectations, and be extremely mindful of your communication in the realms of your own individual sovereignty and your own individual needs versus finding that divine balance between what people around you actually want or need, the collective's needs. Hope that helps. Okay, bye.